Hi, beautiful people.
I'm Dana,
I'm Christy.
and we are Soul Sister Frequency.
Welcome.
Welcome to our episode 1 of our Soul Sister Frequency podcast. We're really excited to get it kicked off and look forward to sharing our journey with you all.
Yes, thank you for joining. So how is your soul, Dana? We are doing a soul check-in. How is your heart today?
My heart today is good. I'm not going to lie. I've had a pretty good week. I'm open to myself. I'm open to new possibilities. Really, my heart is full of love, full of gratitude, full of thanks. I have had a really good week. No complaints from me. Married life is great. Motherhood, gammy shit, absolutely amazing. And work is just on fire. So really, my heart is strong. My heart is open. My heart is full of happiness. It is content and peaceful at this point in time. What about you, Christy?
I feel really good actually today and this week. It's first week of school holidays, so we get to put the brakes on with the whole getting ready for school um, scenarios we go through as mums. It's always a bit of a rat race to get them ready for school, and so I'm just peaceful at the minute.
Love it. Excellent.
It's all good. So, first question: how long have we been friends?
Oh, we've been friends for around 30 years now, I would say. We met in high school, had a bit of a journey. You know, geez, it's been that long. I can't remember absolute specifics, but I do remember that we were friends while we were friends with other groups of people. And then, our relationship sort of moved on slowly, I would say, for a couple of years. And then it strengthened coming out of high school into young adulthood and more so into motherhood.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so when did you realize that we're gonna be like lifelong friends?
Oh, when Matilda was born. So back in 2004, I think BJ was 3 months old. You came into the hospital. Matilda would have only been a couple of days old. And when you left, I remembered thinking, like, this is great. This is wonderful. Like, we found our thing together. And I think from that point, I kind of thought it was going to be a beautiful thing. We were going to go through the same sort of lifestyle, same sort of challenges, experiencing being younger mums. Probably that's the very first time. And then honestly, back in 2016, 2017, we've been friends for, a long time at that point. It was solidified, I think, girl, I was going through, some real low points in my life. So having a bit of a mental health struggle. And I just remember I wasn't in the headspace to want anyone really around me. So I really played the avoidance game and stayed away from people as much as I could. And that was my way of sort of protecting myself. And not really knowing how to connect, or probably being afraid of being seen for not being in the right type of mental health state, I guess. But you never gave up on me. You just, gentle, soft little messages. You'd pop into my house, leave me a message. You were just always there for me. You never really judged me in those times for as long as I can remember you, but you've never judged me, especially in those times. And, when you go through hard times, you want friends that aren't going to talk about, what you're going through, what you're not going through without really knowing the situation. Even if you don't know what to say, a good friend will, reach out. And that's exactly what you did. You never made me feel bad that I was struggling. You gave me space, you loved and supported me. And that was when I knew, coming out of that, obviously, I'd become more positive and started to get control back of my life. And then I knew from that point. And I don't think we've ever turned or looked backwards since that point, in my personal opinion.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But what about you? When was it for you? When did the light bulb moment sort of come on?
I think the same kind of timing. I definitely knew after our babies were born. We because like you were the apart from my sisters, you were the only other person, really, other than, Jackie as well, but, you were the only other friend that had a baby, really.
Yeah.
That kind of friend group. So we bonded over that. And then, yeah, I think our lives are very similar. We haven't gone through exactly the same situations, but we have been through somewhat similar situations at different points in our life. And I find our family um, structures kind of mirror each other as well, kind of.
Mm.
Um, and I know, like, I do struggle sometimes, like, verbalizing what I'm thinking and stuff, and most people kind of look at me strangely, like, um, and they look at me certain kind of ways, but, you've never done that. You've, like, always actually actively listened to what I was saying, and kind of, like, joined the dots together and, like, prompted me to, like, get out actually what I was trying to say in the first place.
Mm.
So you've definitely helped me in that way, and you're very motivating, and I love that.
Yeah, thanks, girl. I mean, you're like, absolutely for me, you're very grounding, you're very peaceful. So you bring me that calm and that zen that I need at that time. And I think, like, with me, I will, in those times where you're a little bit quieter, I am able to, so
Yeah.
we relate to each other so well, like,
Yeah.
so we're able to balance each other. Sometimes you might be louder, having more of a laugh and in a lighthearted mood, and I might be in a more serious, tense or stressed out mood. So you balance that, and opposite times I'm that for you. So
Yeah.
I think our friendship works perfectly. And for anyone who's listening out there, we're not coming on here saying like our friendship's been perfect for the last 30 years. It's slow burning progress, and we've
Yeah.
gone through our ups, we've gone through our downs. But the number one biggest thing is we really have always stuck together. And that's the beautiful thing about us. That's why we refer to ourselves as soul sisters, sisters from other misters. And that's why I think forever and a day, eternally we will be connected, I think.
Yeah, I think
But,
like, no one's perfect, right? But
mm,
I think together we kind of make like a perfect whole person. Do you know what I mean?
mm,
Like,
absolutely, I do. I think
perfect
that,
pair.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
yeah.
mean, honestly, soulmates can come in all different forms, but I do believe that we are soulmates. There's something so
Oh,
familiar
definitely.
about you.
Yeah.
And the more that we sort of do life and the more that we sort of grow in, um, you know, um, and go through different struggles, different obstacles, different wins as well, and all the celebrations. I think
Yeah.
as we sort of get, and it's like an onion, and we keep peeling back the layers, peeling back the layers. The more we see, the more we get, the more we spend time, the more we understand, the more we nourish, nurture, support, and grow with each other as well. So,
Yeah.
I love you, long time.
Love you too. All right. So
I'm just
now,
gonna I'm just gonna quickly chuck it in. Sorry for the interruption. I've got my little granny sitting here, and it is State of Origin Day here in Queensland. So
um,
all hardcore Queenslanders, I'm not saying that I'm not, I'm just in a lunch break, are wearing their outfits. So Matilda's just going to cover her face and drop her in the video here, and look at her little tutu over this way, and then her State of Origin little shirt.
that's
Okay.
so cute.
Sorry about that, everyone, but that's life. You get your moments where your kids and your grannies or your husbands or your family, they might just walk in on something, and that's okay. We just keep rolling with it and we keep
Yeah.
moving along.
Yeah. Definitely. So, all right. How has positivity, affirmations, crystals, Reiki, and mindset helped you through difficult times?
All right. So I am going to break down very quickly, and then I'm going to give you an overall general, So positivity, blah, 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 helps me to actively and intentionally harness, the power of positivity, personally, by practicing constantly every day, for me, it's really important, and it has helped change my life. Reiki has helped me become, I guess, more grounded. I love it. It gives me a peaceful state of mind when I experience that, especially with the lovely Carrie, and allows me, I guess, to coming out of it, allows me to process and release energy, I guess, things, people, places that no longer I have a reason to hold on to. So I do. You know, there's something beautiful about Reiki. It's very calming. It's very magical, you know, that you can physically feel effects coming out of a Reiki session. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And when you do, it can feel quite heavy and on you. But then a couple of days later, there's just that nice, beautiful release as well. And something is just so freeing about that. Crystals help me for de-stressing, you know, mindfulness, emotional balance, to clear negative energy. And, you know, I've got crystals at my bedside table. I don't generally put them around the house because, you know, I do live with my family, and not everyone has the same beliefs or things like that. So I'm quite respectful in that way. But I do wear crystal bracelets, and these are sourced sustainably. So these particular ones, other than shaping, are all natural stones. They're not man-made stones as well, so they're really great. I've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They all represent different things, but really clearing energy, balancing, and confidence, focus, determination, relaxation, peace, and mental clarity, things like that. In terms of affirmations, I don't know if I touched on it, excuse me if I did, but they help me to pick myself up. They help me to support myself, and they get my day started and they end my day. And I would say thousands of times, honestly, throughout the day, I have learned to refocus any thoughts, stress, anger, or frustration straight into affirmations. You know, and that's taken a long time to do, but now I'm really in the swing of things. It's more of a natural state that I'm in now. But, you know, all of these practices, they've really together taught me what's really important to life, or in my life. And those are happiness is a choice. Kindness is free. Love is the answer to all healing. This is from a personal perspective.
Yeah.
A positive mindset, it can, absolutely will shift you out of any negative state if you just stop, breathe, and allow it to happen, with not forcing and not, you know, fighting it. Loving myself and showing up for myself, it absolutely matters, you know, and healing is crucial to living a life of peace for myself, and allows me to embrace and embody, I guess, everything that I am and everything that I am growing into be. Now, and a big thing, you know, that's coming out of it sort of as well is you get what you want. I've come to that understanding. You don't get what you want, sorry. You get what you are, not what you want. So it's really important, and these practices teaches me to be real, not perfect, love wholeheartedly, be kind and considerate, especially because you don't know when you're talking to other people what their life circumstances are, what they've struggled through, what they've grown through. And a lot of the time, people do not look like what they have been through as well. All right. So always being kind is good for yourself. It keeps you light in heart as well. Always be genuine and authentic as much as you can with your actions and intentions. Again, all of this is not, you know, sometimes can be easier said than done, but these practices help me to sit on the straight and narrow for myself. And the biggest takeaway for all of them really is to breathe, be patient, trust yourself, love yourself, take small steps. Don't wait, build and live the life of your dreams today. And that's the phase of my life that I'm in right now. But what about you, girl? How have all of these practices helped you in your life? What do they mean to you?
So I, by nature, am very positive. I try and be as positive as I can.
Mm,
Obviously, no one is positive 100% of the time.
exactly.
It's
Mm,
like impossible. And we're not coming here telling you that we're like professionally positive people. Like, we're just sharing our experiences and hoping it relates to some people as well. Um, So I am very big on affirmations. I
Mm,
love affirmations. I try and say them um, a few times a day. I do it every morning. I'm starting to do it at night. And
excellent. Love it.
bits during the day. I have them written out. I've got some on my bedroom door, on my fridge, um, and I want to put them other places in the house as well because I want them everywhere. Um, I have a lot of crystals around because I was trying to actually count how many I had. Um, and I think I've got about 40 or something around the house.
Holy heck, that's a lot of crystals.
I know.
That's good
um,
though. That's good.
yeah, and like I have no idea the names of them. I'm not like hugely detail oriented person. Um, I just really go on the energy of them. I have no
Mm,
idea what their names are. But yeah, like I do have crystal bracelets and necklaces, and I have a ring, crystal ring as well. You can see there. Um, and I've got a lot of like the evil eye um, things around the house and things like that for protection, to bring up the energy frequency in the house. Um, Obviously, I don't want negative energy, so I find like all this positive energy cancels and doesn't invite negative energy into my space. So if I
mm.
can get my space as high frequency as I can, then I'll be all good, I find. And Reiki, I just, I think it's relieving to know that you're on the right track in life. And like, I don't know, it's just something like Carrie is amazing.
I love it, Carrie.
And I think if we weren't on the right track, she would actually tell us. Like,
Mm,
she's not backwards and coming forward. So, and she tells people that like freely. She's like, I'm very honest, and that's exactly what you want in someone who does that kind of work. Like, you don't want someone to lie to you and be like, "Oh yeah, you're doing well, you're doing great," and you're not. So, I
absolutely.
yeah,
Exactly.
I think she definitely would tell us, and she's told us that we are definitely in the right track and doing exactly what we need to be doing and stuff. And I'm just so excited about it. And yeah, it's just a great relief knowing as well that I don't know, you're just aligned on the right path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you mean.
So
And look, just going back quickly to what you were sort of touching on before, we're
yeah,
not here, like, we're not, claiming to be gurus or anything like that. We're just two
yeah,
best mates, having a bit of fun, talking about the things that we do each and every day to help ourselves get out of a funk and stay aligned to the intention of who we are wanting to be now and for every other day moving forward.
yeah.
That's it.
100%. All right, so what's one daily habit that protects your peace?
Okay. Well, these are going to fall under a couple, but they're short and really short and sweet because they fall in the same under the same practice that I do. So no matter how I'm feeling, good, bad, physically, mentally, emotionally, as soon as I wake up in the morning and right before I go to bed, right before I fall asleep and close my eyes every night, I practice intentional breathing. I practice positive affirmation. I express and give gratitude and thanks for every beautiful thing in my life, big or small. It all helps me really to relax, show appreciation for myself, and encouragement and each day, and actively engage in self love, to help push me towards personal growth and healing, in that journey as well.
Yeah.
What about you, girl? What's your go to every day?
So I would say probably the affirmations are a huge thing. And just, yeah, like the breathing in and out, like, oh, it's going to be okay.
Mm,
kind of
mm.
thing. Like, and
Yeah.
definitely those affirmations kick in and help me for
They're
sure.
so good. There's something about them, isn't it? They're
Yeah,
transforming. They are transformative.
they
Yeah, I
definitely
love
are.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. If someone is struggling today, what would you want them to hear?
I'd want them to hear that they are seen, they're heard, they're amazing, they're loved, they're important, and they're valued. I would want to say to them, hey, I know it doesn't feel like it, but you've got this. It's okay to not be okay. Um, ask for help. You know, friends, family, co-workers, neighbours, and if you don't feel comfortable and you want to do it more privately or confidentially, you know, there are plenty of help hotlines that you can call out in Australia, like, you know, for Men Beyond Blue, and for women or people, other people, you know, Lifeline and things like that as well, and Are You Okay hotlines. So, you know, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to ask for help. It's normal to struggle and to not feel okay. Everyone struggles at some point in their life. Whether they tell you or not, it's a different story. They'd be telling fibs if they pretended they didn't struggle. It just means they don't know how to bring that out and vocalize it around other people, and that's okay as well. The way that you're feeling at the moment isn't going to last forever, even if you are thinking right now it is. Don't ever give up on yourself. Um, be brave, keep showing up for yourself, push through one moment, one breath at a time. You know, if you're feeling some sort of way, need a bit of encouragement, positivity, you know, hit us up in the comments. We're happy to have a bit of a yarn. We're not professionals, again. We're no gurus. We're just happy to support and, you know, try and help encourage positivity with other people. Yeah, we can help find you local support if you really want to talk to someone about it. But don't give up. You're amazing. Be brave. Remember, sometimes you might have to dig deep, but digging deep, you know, and facing things that you might be struggling with and processing them, releasing them, letting them go, allows you to move forward in life. Just find somewhere safe to share that with, and, you know, just to talk if that's all you want to do, just to get it off your chest. You don't have to ask someone for advice or for help. Maybe you just want to ask, you know, you just want a listening ear. And maybe, you know, if you don't want that, try journaling it. Some people think it's really good to write down what it is that you're experiencing it, then go out, take a lighter in a safe spot, light it up and release it off to the universe. There's lots of different ways to do that.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
and we may not know you, but, you know, we send you so much love as well. Keep your chin up. You can do this. You've got this. You are amazing. What about you, girl? What would you tell someone that was struggling right now?
Definitely what you've said.
Mm.
um, that they loved, that they're important, that we see you. Um, you know, it's okay not to be okay. It definitely is.
Mm.
I know when I am going through things, like the last thing that I want to do is talk to people. But I find that's the best thing that helps me is to be around
Yeah.
friends, to be around other people. Um, Even if you don't want to talk, just being around people helps.
Yeah,
Um,
just sitting in silence.
yeah, just sitting with a group of people while they're talking and you don't have to even
Hmm.
talk. Um, so yeah, definitely reach out. Um, if you have friends, or family, definitely go to them. If you can't go to them, there are other people that can help you. Um, yeah, if you want to write in the comments, we can reach out to you as well. We're more than happy to do that. Um, and yeah, point you in the right direction if you need to go anywhere. We can definitely help you with that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no shame. There's no shame in admitting that you need help. We've done it multiple occasions, and it's not in our past. It's something that would be in our future. At some point or another, we're going to need each other. We're going to need our family. We are going to need, you know, potentially the support of professionals as well. There's no shame in it. Reach out. You're worth it. You're worth getting the help. You're worth getting the support and encouragement.
Yeah, 100%. So, why positivity isn't about being important?
positivity is not
I
being
mean,
important.
being perfect.
Oh, being perfect. Um,
My bad.
So, oh, good girlfriend. Positivity. It's not about achieving a flawless or perfect state of being. It's an intentional practice. We've sort of mentioned and touched on how we practice it. There's different ways, and there's no right or wrong way. True positivity doesn't demand an endless parade of puppy dogs and ponies and lollipops and cheerful thoughts, or even to suppress any difficult or traumatic experiences or emotions. It's a resilient choice, I guess, to look at your mistakes, your imperfections, any setbacks or obstacles you've experienced in your life, and vulnerable moments. Really, it's not about looking at it like, oh, you personal failures, but use positivity as a sounding board and a necessary ground for growth, support, self love, and encouragement for yourself. Again, there's no right or wrong way, just your way.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think, honestly, I don't think anyone is perfect. Um,
Mm,
no one's perfect. Um, and life is a shit show, to be honest.
yeah, absolutely.
So you're gonna have a struggle finding someone who actually thinks they're perfect. But
Mm,
um, positivity is a daily, um, I don't want to say job, but it's a daily thing that you're trying to reach. Like,
it's a choice, isn't it?
you don't wake up 100% positive every single day. You know what I mean? It's like you have to
Amen to that,
try,
sister. Amen to that. Yeah,
and
you have to work hard. It's something
yeah,
to work hard for.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not, nothing's perfect, but if you keep like practicing the affirmations and things like that, then it's going to be easier and easier
Mm.
than not.
Yeah.
Basically, so yeah, that's
I
my.
just, I love that, girl. But I just wanted to say, I said that positivity is not easy. I don't mean it is, it's not an easy thing to do. It's hard. I don't mean as in we're just really negative people and that's all that's in our mindset. I mean that remaining in a positive state of mind takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of challenging yourself, personal reflection, and a collection of choices to continue choosing a more positive, light pathway in life. It is a very narrow road and it is a very big challenge that anyone could ever undertake. Try it. I'll give you a little challenge. Try to remain positive for a whole entire day and come back in the comments and tell me how long you lasted. There's no right or wrong answer. We support and encourage you every step of the way. But me personally, I can say I will last a good few hours, sometimes half a day, a whole day, even sometimes going to the next day. And then something will pop in my mind and I'll be like,
Yeah.
having that little moment, like the mask moment with Jim Carrey, where he's all bobbling around, changing into different characters, you know. But that's okay. It's about catching yourself, stopping yourself, breathing, sitting in the moment. Okay, what choice am I going to make? What do I want to do? Okay, just breathe, just breathe. I am okay. All is well. Everything is okay. Move forwards. I am calm. I am peaceful. I am relaxed. I am in control. I choose myself. I choose peace. I choose positivity. The affirmations. Moving along. Sorry, Gil. I just wanted to clear that up because it could have come across as being like, oh wow, like, is your life that
Yeah.
negative? No, that's not what
No.
I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I just wanted to clarify that it is a challenge and it's an interesting pathway to want to continue plodding along every day.
Yeah.
But it's the most beautiful journey you'll ever take yourself. That's
Well,
what I think.
for me, it depends if I'm driving or not.
Yeah, true that. Oh goodness.
Oh my god. Alright, so it's affirmation pool time, our card time. So we're gonna shuffle our affirmation cards. We've got the same deck. And we're going to pull out a card. Ooh. Okay. So do you want to go first or do you want me to go?
Sorry, give me a second. I can. I do apologise for that.
That's okay.
All right, affirmation card pull. Alrighty. Well, one popped straight out at me. Well, actually, two did, but I'll take the first one that landed. And I choose to let go of whatever I cannot control.
Oh, good one.
This is a really good one, isn't it? Because we talked about a positivity, not being perfect. Now, this is a very true statement. Choosing to let go of whatever you cannot control, very hard thing to do at times. Because we all like to, a lot of people like to control situations and outcomes and circumstances, but there's a lot of time in life that you have to really sit back, especially when you're sort of looking for personal growth, is if you can't honestly control it, if it's not within your immediate control yourself, don't exhaust your energy. Don't try and control it. Not everything in life is meant to be controlled. Not everything needs to be scheduled, timed out, mapped out, whatever. Sometimes we're thrown a curveball for a reason, and even if we were supposed to go here or go there, and someone else popped up, or you run into something else, or you had to do another task along the way, I would personally look at it as there's no coincidences, so it's meant to happen, divine timing. Whatever happens will happen, and that's my mindset when it comes to control. And this is coming from, someone that in the past I very much had to really know like how everything was gonna work, and what are you going to do and why are you going to do that, and all that sort of situation. Like, had to know, because it felt like, I don't know where I got that habit from, but inbuilt in me, a previous and past version of me, whereas I had to know everything so that I could control it, not so I could intentionally control the situation, but I felt like I was more in control if I knew what was sort of going on. So that one there's a really good reminder to myself, actually, because now, and for a good few years now, I have literally let go of anything that I cannot control. I embrace it and just go, you know what, it is okay. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I roll with the positive and the light side of everything as much as I can.
Man, my one
What about
is
yours, girl?
I deserve love.
Yes, girl.
Which is a good one as well. I think everyone deserves love.
Mm.
Everyone deserves to feel loved, to give love. To be able to give love is important as receiving it, in my opinion.
Mm.
So, I think everyone deserves love. For sure. Love is the most important thing.
And love is, do not underestimate the power of love. Love can do really beautiful things, and not just, not in the conventional way of between two people, or a mother and a child, or a father and a child, or a friend and a friend, or a family and a family, but just in general, the act of love, the intention of love, the gifting of love, and the smallest things can show people, animals, whatever, love. And it's a beautiful message to pass on, and continue to pay forward as well.
Definitely. All right, so weekly challenge time. So share 3 things you're grateful for below. So in the comments, when you're seeing this video, when it comes across your feed, just comment down below 3 things that you're grateful for this week. Yes. So for me, I would say it's my family,
Amen.
my health, and probably my family's health as well. Just everything combined. And just actually, as well, to be born into Australia. Like, I think Australia is pretty much the luckiest country if you actually think about, like, the world. Especially,
And all the things that are going on in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's the luckiest country. I think we're the luckiest people to be born here and able to live in this beautiful country, for sure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that, girl. Love them. Love you. 3 gratitudes. Mine would have to be I live in paradise. I'm not going to lie. So I'm definitely grateful for that. And I express gratitude for, I always say in the morning, once I step outside, just another day in paradise, because I truly live in, it doesn't matter. Even if it's raining up this way, it's still warm. It's still beautiful. The mountains just blow my mind. They're super healing. So that's definitely something I'm always grateful for. My family, of course, my husband and my daughter, my grandbaby, and good health and well-being for myself, like mental, physical, emotional. I'm in a really good place, so I'm very grateful for that. It's nice. It's nice, definitely, when you're on the up and up and the highs.
Yeah.
And it helps you more to get into a better headspace when you may be experiencing a low, because that is, double-edged coin. We've got the highs, we've got the lows, we've got the dark, we've got the light, we've got the good, we've got the bad. So I'm thankful for the highs I've got right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm grateful that to myself that I can turn as many situations into positive experiences for myself.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm.
All right, so we've got a listener question. This comes in from Shannon, and she wants to know ways to wind down after a busy day.
Excellent. Thanks. Great question, Shannon. We appreciate you following us, and everyone else as well. I love you guys. Definitely for me would have to be water, a body of water, a shower. I do absolutely love. I don't even have to have a hot shower, to be honest. My husband and my daughter at some point, especially about 3 years ago, thought I was absolutely mad, because even in the middle of winter in WA, I would step into a cold shower, not with no bother at all. Maybe the first few seconds of the high pitched eking, and then settled into it, giving gratitude and thanks for that body of water cleaning me. It's just something revitalizing and renewing about being in water. In the summer in Western Australia especially, I don't necessarily go swimming here in the beaches. Not to say that I won't, but swimming every day, multiple times a day, definitely for me, always a good way to wind down. Grounding, I do like, winding down, but winding up for the day. I love to put my feet on the grass out the back, look at the mountains, give gratitude for the fact I live in paradise. And I'll have to definitely say family and grandbaby cuddles. Oh my God, I can't beat it. I especially can't beat even my daughter. She's never going to be too old to get a cuddle from.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky enough now to be able to get hugs all around. So yeah, definitely a nice hug, like in the moment, lovely, genuine, stop, appreciation hug, and to show how much I love my family, and I know through the way they hug me how much they love me. So yeah.
Same. Like,
What about you?
definitely a shower. I love being in the shower. I can literally stand in there forever.
Yeah,
It's just, yeah, the water running down. It's so relaxing. Um, and putting on some nice, fresh, clean clothing. It just rejuvenates you for sure. 100%.
absolutely.
Um,
You gotta love water, girl.
yeah,
Thankful for water.
for sure. Also, if your mind is racing, I find it helpful to just write it down on a piece of paper, so that
Mm.
it like leaves your immediate thought, and it's written down, so you don't need to think about it anymore. And that also relieves like your mind. And then also I have a space outside. I have the most comfiest chair out there.
Yes, I second that. Your
Yeah.
chairs are so comfortable out there.
um, and so I just go out and sit. I don't take my phone. I don't take anything out there. It's just quiet. Um, Listening to the wildlife out here. I get a lot of birds, and I actually heard a kookaburra the other day, which
I love kookaburras. We get families of them here. Aren't they beautiful when they
they're
start
amazing.
laughing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. Um, so yeah, just sitting outside, and especially when that sunlight hits. Oh,
Mm.
like I've fallen asleep a couple times out there on that chair. Just
Oh, isn't
sitting
that
there
lovely?
so
Yeah,
much.
soaking in that
That
sun.
warm sunlight. Oh my god, it's so good. And yeah, that does rejuvenate you as well, I find, being outside.
Yes, girl.
100%. All right.
I love it. I agree. Fun is good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing is a high frequency moment. So, do you have anything positive that has happened this week or last week or?
Actually, last night, Shane came home from work and he said to me, "Oh, by the way, Bub," he said, "I just wanted to thank you for your message." And I said, "Did it help?" And he said to me, "Absolutely." He said, "I cranked up that music." And he said, "I stopped thinking about all the things that were stressing me at work." And he said, and then the rest of my day was just, he goes, the rest of my day was just pretty good.
Oh, that's
Um, so for me, that's a high frequency moment and a really good vibe moment because I love, girl, honestly, I love to message people, little messages to keep encouraging them. Like, I can't say every day because not every day do I have the time to do it. But most days when I can, my daughter, my grandbabe, my mum, my bestie, and other family members as well. And it feels nice to have him come back and say to me, "Thanks, babe. That really made my day." And mind you, that message I sent him was, prior to 8 o'clock in the morning. So he works, he works long days, long hours. So that for first thing in the morning to help get him out of a certain mindset because of what may be going on, and bringing him into a better state and helping to connect him and tune him into, some music just to relax and shake it off and take his mind off of things that may have been like stressing him out was really good to know. So, yeah, I was happy about that. Anyway, what about you? What's your high frequency, high vibe moment for today or the week?
Um, um, there's nothing really standing out to me at the moment that I can really say. Just really
Mm,
being at home with my kids is amazing. Like when they're not at school and they're at home and you get to spend that quality time.
yeah, the mummy time.
Yeah.
I love
Um,
that girl. I love that.
yeah, I don't get to see my oldest son like heaps and heaps because he lives out of home now, and like he'll ring me up every now and then like needing me to do something for him, but um that doesn't bother me. It's like I get to see him. Like whenever he needs me, I'll go and help him, and um, that makes me feel good knowing that he still um, knows that he can still ask me for things, and I'm gonna help him, and I
Yeah,
get to
I
see
love
him.
I love that. I've only got one,
Mm.
but I love that our babies are around the same age. In their young adulthood as well. So
Yeah,
I think it's really good to be loved by them and have that reassurance that they're always going to need us anyways as well.
yeah,
We love you both.
yes. All right, so thank you so much for joining us on the Soul Sister Frequency.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we've had fun. Our hope is that every time you tune in, you leave feeling lighter, stronger, and reminded that you are never alone on the journey.
And with that being said, don't forget to love yourself.
Stay positive, live, laugh, and vibe high. Bye, everyone.
Bye.